As we conclude our unconference, some final comments from Dr. Tara Courchaine, Education Program Specialist, OSEP ED, and Kristin Kane, Senior Advisor, ACF Office of Early Childhood Development, U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Hi, everyone. Thank you again for your participation in today's virtual education conference on supporting students with additional needs in remote learning environments. I'm Tara Courchaine, and I'm a project officer at the U.S. Department of Education in the Office of Special Education Programs Research to Practice Division. OSEP's RTP division provides discretionary funding in several areas, including technical assistance and dissemination for children with disabilities, parent training and information centers, educational technology media materials, state professional development grants, and personnel development to improve services and results for children with disabilities.
Good evening. My name is Kristin Kane, and I am the Senior Advisor at the Office of Early Childhood Development in the Administration for Children and Families at the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. At the Office of Early Childhood Development, our mission is to act as a catalyst to create collective impact and support early learning and care of our nation's children and their families. As a liaison office, we seek out opportunities to collaborate with our federal partners. And I can think of no better place to collaborate than a conference focused on supporting educators and families in the special education space. We were excited to be asked to help Tara close today's outstanding program.
As Sarah said at the beginning of today's unconference, schools have now been closed for 2 months because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Administrators, educators, and parents have been adjusting to the new normal of remote learning. And we hope today's presentations have provided helpful information to help you prepare for summer and most likely fall. The goal of today's convening was to provide resources and educational tools to support students with and at risk for disabilities. During the event, we hope you are able to engage in virtual dialogue and to connect with presenters and others in the field who are responding to the same challenges that you are. As mentioned earlier, many of the speakers today received grants from programs at the U.S. Department of Education, at IES, and at the Office of Special Education Programs, as well as other federal programs to develop and evaluate interventions in the area of special education. In January, the Department of Education sponsored the EdGames Expo at the Kennedy Center, where we were able to host showcases on innovations, including one on special education and another on early childhood learning. The event included a series of big idea talks where experts in the field shared their big ideas on technology innovations to meet the needs of children, even our youngest learners with disabilities. The expo provided an opportunity for stakeholders to innovate and collaborate and sparked ideas for future work. I think today was a great example of how this group was able to come together to further meet the needs of students with disabilities during this pandemic.
We hope you enjoyed the lightning talks and panel discussions focused on remote learning, with expert speakers providing guidance on how to keep presentations accessible on platforms like Zoom. We hope you enjoyed the information for practitioners and parents focused on leveraging new forms of accessibility and assistive technology to support children and students. We hope the resources on learning games, digital tools, and no-cost summer activities in the areas such as math, literacy, and social emotional learning designed to be accessible for children and students with a range of disabilities. And we hope you also enjoyed the series of short artistic performances and interviews featuring many talented students. These videos were recorded during the past few weeks with students contributing from remote locations.
To close, we want to sincerely thank our colleagues who did such a fantastic job organizing the event, including CAST, Benetech, and Bridge Multimedia. We also want to thank all of today's speakers and our federal partners.
And finally, a huge thank you to our special educators, administrators, and parents at home today. None of this would be possible without you and the hard work you do every day.
Moving forward, what we do know is that we need to keep collaborating and working together so that we can support educators, families, and children with special needs. Please reach out to me, Kristin, Ed, or Sarah if you have questions about the research programs we lead at EdD and HHS. Thank you again for a great day together. We look forward to one day when every child will be their own voice in the universe.